Hi everyone, my name is Atul, and we'll be discussing today AWS and Azure s- step by step, okay, in a very easy way. So I'll be starting in next 1 minute. So I'm waiting for everyone to join. Okay, so let me verify if I'm live. Okay, great. Hi everyone. Hello, hello, hi. Hello, Vijay, Sachin, Shivam. Okay, guys, so we will be discussing today AWS versus Azure. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, so I hope it is visible. Okay, so now today we will be going to understand AWS and Azure certifications because many people want to make their career into cloud, but they are not aware what courses and what certifications are better for them. तो आज मैंने सेशन इसलिए रखा है कि थोड़ा मैं इजी वे में आपको समझाऊं कि AWS एज्योर के बीच में कौन सा बेटर है और ये कौन सी सर्टिफिकेशन हमें करनी चाहिए. Okay, so we'll be discussing about AWS versus Azure, and this is going to be mix language session where I'll be speaking in English as well in Hindi. Okay, so that everybody understand. Okay, so let's start with AWS. Okay, let's start with Azure. देखो Azure में in Azure there is a certification called Azure 104. Okay, so first let me explain you in a very simple way like a kid. Okay, even the session name itself, it's like you understand AWS and Azure like a kid. Okay, so understand that when you do Azure 104 certification, so what exactly you become? You become cloud administrator, and this certification is called Azure Administrator Associate. Okay, so it is like suppose you have a toy shop, and this is like learning to build and fix toys in a toy store. तो इसमें क्या एग्जाम्पल समझो कि जैसे कोई टॉय स्टोर है और वहां पर आप जाके खिलौने बना रहे हो. ओके, इट्स लाइक बिल्डिंग ए टॉयज इन ए टॉय स्टोर. And the similar way, it is like you learn how to start and stop cloud computers, fix problems, store files, make. So it is like a small shop where you just fix small toys. Okay, so it is just understand in an easy way. Okay, I know you may be not able to relate, but right now keep it simple. तो ये जो Azure 104 person is just going to help the cloud things. He is going to start and stop the cloud computers called virtual machines, fix problems, store files, and make sure everything runs smoothly. So Azure 104 is like a toy store manager who is just managing the toy store, helping building all the toys. It is for helper who take care of cloud things every day. So in this, so what are the responsibilities of 104 person that you ensure that like suppose if you are a toy store manager, तो अगर आप किसी टॉय स्टोर मैनेजर कर हो तो आप क्या देखोगे कि भाई टॉय स्टोर हमारा बिल्कुल ठीक चल रहा नहीं चल रहा, क्या हम जो भी बॉक्सेस हैं टॉय स्टोर्स के वगैरह ठीक हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम आए तो फिक्स करनी है. तो सिमिलर वे, सो व्हेन इट कम्स टू एज्योर क्लाउड मैनेजमेंट और एज्योर 104, so as a cloud support or cloud administrator, you are going to make sure the things are working smoothly. You are able to store the files properly. You can start and stop computers in cloud, and if any problem comes, you fix it. It is very simple. It is like you are the store manager, like the way you are the cloud administrator. You are just operating the cloud like a manager. Okay, like a manager, but not, you are not securing, you are not putting what we call, you are not doing any kind of too much networking. So means this is not advanced course, this is for beginners. And after that, there is a certification in the market called Azure 500, and that's called Azure Security Engineer Associate. Again, this certification like has a lot of security topics, but in a simple way, if you understand, it is like you build a toy store, right? But now this is the security guard of your toy store. तो टॉय स्टोर मैनेजर कौन है? 104 is the toy store manager who is who makes sure everything is working smoothly. You can start and stop the computers. If any problem comes, you fix the problem. And regarding the storage and all, you manage all the storage and all in this. The same way in Azure 500, now I'm going to learn how to protect my virtual machines from bad guys, from hackers. Okay, you make rules like only this person can come in. Means you can give permission what users can come in your cloud machines and what users are permitted and denied. Okay, or a simple way like you lock the door, and you will also check the identities. Okay, like suppose if there is a toy employee, you will ask him to like you can enter and exit, right? The similar way, there is a ID card for in cloud. When you create username and password, everybody has a ID. Okay, that's called identities. Okay, so the Azure 500 person who is going to manage all the security things in the toy store, like the same way it is going to protect everything from applications to the database, everything from the identity access management, everything. So we will be managing with the Azure 500 certification. And the third, so this is the rule. So we are going to monitor and check the policies. So we will also enforce policy. If I want to make sure that I want more security, I'm going to put more restricted policies. Identify threats. If any potential security is there, I'm going to recognize it and I'm going to fix it. Okay, implement rules. If any rule we have to apply, so we will be going to apply in the cloud security rule in the with the learning of Azure 500. तो Azure 500 मतलब सिर्फ सिक्योरिटी गार्ड की तरह काम कर रहा है, और यहाँ पर हम पूरी की पूरी सिक्योरिटी चेक करते हैं क्लाउड के ऊपर कि कौन अंदर आ सकता है, कौन बाहर जा सकता है, कोई पॉलिसी हमें लगानी है, कोई थ्रेट आ रहा है तो उसको कैसे रोकना है, और रूल्स कैसे बनाने हैं, कौन से पोर्ट ओपन करने हैं, कौन से डिनाई करने, ऑल दीज थिंग्स कम्स अंडर इज दिस क्लाउड सिक्योरिटी Azure 500. So now when it comes to Azure 700, it is like the the cloud traffic cop. This one is for someone who control who goes where in the toy store. So ये बंदा अंदर समझो कौन है, ये टॉय स्टोर के अंदर वो देख रहा है कि कौन कहाँ जा रहा है. समटाइम्स व्हेन यू गो एंड फॉर अ शॉपिंग, सम पीपल फॉलो यू एंड आस्क यू एवरी टाइम, ओके व्हाट यू वांट टू बाय. द सिमिलर वे दिस पर्सन इज गोइंग टू टेल यू वेयर टू गो. इफ यू वांट टू बाय, सपोज uh, in toy store you want to buy some small cars, so the person will guide you, okay this is the section from where you buy the toys, like cars or something. If you want to buy the dolls, it is on the other side. The same way, तो ये जो है this person is going to tell you where to go exactly, okay, and how to talk to each other. You are the basically network boss of the network world in Azure 700. Understand that you tell everybody where to go, and this is how we understand that. So these three, if we talk about in a simple way, Azure 104 is working like a cloud helper. Okay, he is assisting in basic cloud setup and management. Then we have Cloud Bodyguard, which is Azure 500, which is best for passionate about cloud security and protection, those who want to get into network security and cloud security. And then we have Azure 700, which is completely cloud traffic uh, management, where I'm going to manage all my networking things from BGP, OSPF, all the things in the cloud, or even the VNet, even the DNS, all the things I'm going to manage in the cloud traffic in Azure 700. So the similar way, now you understand AWS, sorry, Azure a little. He 104, 500, 700, what is the basic difference? The same way in AWS also, we have AWS Solution Architect certification. Okay. So this certification is again similar like 104. And if you ask me what is better, I'll explain in the end of the video. Okay. In end of the live session. And you can keep asking me questions in the chat also. Tamil is not possible, bro. Maybe in future I can speak Tamil, but not right now. Illa, illa. Sir, I'm working as IT administrator and want to make a career in cloud. Is there any free certification? See, so there are free courses on our YouTube channel. You guys can check. But yes, if you are really passionate about making a career into cloud, so definitely you can at least start with very basic programs. Okay. So this is the AWS Solution Architect Associate. Okay, so when it comes to 10 this basic certification, तो ये भी same वैसी है. This is similar way that he manages all the design of the toy store, where the toys go, how many helpers you need, and how to make it work the best. It is like the planner and builder of cloud systems. So architect certification is not exactly like 104. So in 104, या शिव मैं आई एक्सप्लेन. तो अभी यहाँ देखो, तो यहाँ पर वो टॉय मैनेजर नहीं है. दिस इज अ स्टोर डिजाइनर. ही मैनेजेस अ लिटिल बिट टॉय स्टोर, बट ही इज लाइक मोर ऑफ अ डिजाइनर, इज मोर ऑफ आर्किटेक्ट. इट इज लाइक प्लानिंग आ जाती है इसके अंदर. ओके, बट इन एज्योर 104 इट इज मोर ऑफ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर, बट ए solution architect is more of like part of planning, building and designing. Okay, so here you are going to again, you check like how making the store work as efficient as possible. So efficiency, making my cloud network, like if we talk about optimize, if I want to optimize my cloud, so this is the basic certification which we want to go. Okay, so we'll be discussing the technical aspect. तो इसका इसमें क्या है, सिंपल है कि आप डिजाइन वगैरह देखते हो, प्लानिंग करते हो, क्लाउड कैसे बनाना है एंड ऑल. ओके. यस रोहन, आई चेक. And then there's a similar way, Azure 500 याद करो कौन थे. The Azure 500, what we have learned so far, they were the security guards. The same way in AWS, this is the AWS bodyguard. So in AWS, we have AWS Security Specialist certification if you want to secure the AWS cloud. AWS Certified Security Specialist. Okay, this is another certification. Okay, so you protect the cloud from bad people, like protect secrets, shields, all these. Means you just increase the security. So you manage the core responsibility to protect the cloud, threat prevention if anybody is doing any attacks or malicious attacks, data protection, you make sure your data is protected and secure, and then you create some two strategies and all how we can keep uh, sh- uh, we will make sure that nobody can attack my cloud and all. It's completely security. Okay, the same way what you learned in the 700, that it was a traffic cop who guide. Actually in traffic police क्या करता है basically, रोड पे वो डायरेक्शन देता है ना, इधर जाओ इधर जाओ. ओके, ट्रैफिक पुलिस बेसिकली जस्ट गाइड यू वेयर टू फॉर, वेयर टू गो, राइट, और stop or go, like he like traffic police guide you properly, right? The similar way in AWS network specialist, it is similar like Azure 700. You make sure you learn how to connect things safely and quickly, and you make sure the cloud highways don't get blocked or attacked. Means आपकी जो पूरी networking है, networking is a path, right, that where to forward the traffic, and that path should be secure. that path should make sure that it does not get blocked, and it is very smooth path. Means you make sure the networking is done properly. So these are the three things. So if I conclude, तो हम देखेंगे, so this in certification, so you make sure the network is secure. If you have multiple locations, you build a tunnel. Okay, you monitor the traffic, you make sure the network is secure, and cloud, like networking and data, everything should be secure, right? But this certification is focused more on networking part. So now if we see the big picture, what we have understand till now, तो अगर आप यहाँ देखो हमने अभी तक क्या पढ़ा. Okay, so there are Azure, AWS. Okay, so अभी हमने देखा एक toy store helper और manager है. The similar way there is a certification called Azure 104 who manages the cloud. And in AWS, the similar way but more of a design part. So that is called AWS Solution Architect Associate. And the real job you will be able to apply after these two certification or one certification, cloud admin or cloud architect. Okay, from very junior level, it is not you get at very top notch advanced level job in cloud. It is like you get the basic, like in it IT, basic IT job, there is a desktop support है ना, एक basic job मिलती है ना IT में, desktop support. There is a basic IT support engineer, technical support engineer. The similar way you get cloud support engineer, cloud architect, or basically cloud administrator. So job could be anything, but you understand that you you become the manager of a toy store. Okay, you just know where the things are. Okay, you know some information about toys and all. The similar way you know little bit of cloud, just you know the services, but you can't protect the cloud. Okay, you can't do networking in the cloud, but if you do able to, you will be getting very small knowledge. And after that you become the bodyguard by learning Azure 500, and or you learn AWS certified security specialist, and then you can become a cloud security engineer. You can apply jobs like cloud security engineer. Okay, and then we have traffic cop who actually guide you where to go, and this is what you do in Azure network engineer certification, Azure 700. And then we have AWS advanced networking specialist. ओके, तो आपको जो भी, अब आपको कंफ्यूजन अगर ये हो रहा है, इफ यू आर कंफ्यूज्ड व्हाट शुड आई चूज, whether I want to go for AWS or Azure. Okay, so you can see cloud admin architect and then cloud security engineer, and this is what we call cloud network engineers. So if you want to become a cloud network engineer, then obviously I would recommend highly follow one cloud and but do all three certification, whether you start with 104, 500 and 700, or if you choose AWS, then complete the AWS portfolio. This is the minimum certification I would go for. नहीं तो there are a lot of other certification, but these are my best certification. We have researched a lot, and yes, these are the best one. But in future, you can go and learn about what we call, like you can go for DevOps certifications, DevSecOps, AI, lot of certifications, SysOps administrator, data engineer. But I have picked the best 2 3 certification which are very very important. If you are from networking world, basic IT jobs, if you want to get into cloud without doing much coding, तो आपको बहुत हाई पेइंग सैलरीज में जाना है, बट कोडिंग आपका फोटे नहीं है. So this is the best plan. Okay, but yes, it will take time. It is not a 2 months course and you do it and you get a cloud job. It may take 6 months to 1 year and maybe longer also, but because whatever job you are doing right now, you need to add a cloud as a like add on. Okay, जैसे हम पिज्जा खाते हैं तो क्या करते हैं, टॉपिंग्स लेते हैं ना. तो पिज्जा should be your other kind of job. Suppose if I'm a network engineer, so my network engineer job is my base, and this cloud certifications are toppings of that pizza. तो अगर आप नेटवर्किंग में अच्छे नहीं हो, suppose you are not good at CCNA, CCNP or firewall, so then this certification is of no use. AWS network specialist or Azure 700, you may be able to do it, but you will not get that knowledge what you get in CCNA, CCNP stuff. Okay, the similar way, if you learn some firewall, then these two certification would be better for you to understand about the rules, policies, all this stuff. Okay. And yes, if you have done MCSA or you were window administrator and all, then you can go for 104 500, you will be able to understand, and side by side you can do some CCNA or firewall stuff. Okay, so along with these three certification or AWS certification, no, if not CCNP, at least CCNA and any one firewall I would recommend you. Okay, so this is all. And now let's talk about the technicalities. अभी तक जो मैंने बताया, right now I have only explained the kid version, that what is cloud. But now let's understand the technical version. Okay, so now when it comes to Azure admin and AWS architect. So basically, your responsibility is fix and run cloud virtual machines. Here also in AWS, you design and build cloud networks. So there we have key skills like manage VM. VM means virtual machines. You manage the storage. You manage the networking. Okay. And in AWS also you choose the right services for your project. The similar way you manage virtual machines. Okay, you understand the company requirement, that what should we do in AWS. It is more of architect level, I told you. So in Azure administrator certification, you learn understand Azure portal, CLI, and little bit of PowerShell. But here in AWS architect, you understand the cost, availability, zones, regions in AWS. So it is more of architect. तो ये ज्यादातर आप समझो जैसे घर बनाते हैं हमारे आर्किटेक्ट, उनको पता होता है घर बनता कैसे है ना. तो the similar way AWS architect is just understand the cloud very well. It is not of much technical certification, it is more of architect level. You understand each and everything of the cloud from a upper level. Matlab, it is not an in-depth certification, but it is very good certifications to start your career. Okay. Then we have, as I told you, then we have cloud certification. In cloud certification, in Azure 500 and in AWS Security Specialist, you learn about identity and access. There is a role-based access and there is an Active Directory in Windows servers. Now we have Azure Active Directory. But in AWS Security Specialist, you learn about identity access management. That if you create multiple users, कि किसको क्या role देना है. Okay, you give roles to specific. Suppose you have cloud network engineers, they will be able to access routers, switches, firewalls in from the cloud. Okay, so means you give access, that if there is an application or developers in your company, so you give them just a developer access. So the all the access of the company is given by this person who do AWS or Azure security. Then in the network security, you understand about these network special groups, what we call that network network security groups, firewalls, policies. This all comes under Azure. And in the AWS, we call this web application firewall, WAF, and shield. Okay, in data protection, how to protect. So understand that we manage identity and access, कि किसको अंदर जाने देना है, किसको आने देना है. Network security, so that we make sure nobody attack on my network. We have firewalls, policies, web application firewall, shield. So when it comes to data protection, there are some key vaults or key management. So for to manage my data, I'm going to encrypt my data and all, and every encryption has a key. So understand in that way. So we have key management services and all to protect my data. Then we have threat management. Like we keep monitoring the threats if there is any attack and all. And in AWS, we have this guard duty. Okay. So in the Amazon, we have Amazon guard duty, where we protect our AWS accounts, workloads, data with intelligent threat detection. So they have some AI and ML power threat detection, that who actually keep checking how my data is working. So if you understand that we protect the S3, which is normal storage, then we secure the database, we secure the containers, serverless accounts. Means we completely secure the complete ecosystem, and that is what we call this guard duty and threat protection monitoring. Then in security focus, we protect Azure systems, protect AWS system. In the architecture, like we manage or we secure the cloud architectures or the complete network, I would say. And in threat and response, there is like we can also have cyber threats and all in the AWS. So now in the networking, similar way, in technical point of view, that in you do network configuration in Azure, you manage Azure VNets. Okay, so what is this VNets? So that's Azure virtual network. Okay, so this is like Azure virtual network where you are going to manage the complete networking of Azure. That if you have multiple machines, how they are going to connect. If you need a firewall or if you need a router, okay, so this is what looks like. This is what you are going to manage. Okay, so then if you need a load balancer, if you have multiple servers, we will have, and these are that NSG, network security groups. Okay, Azure load balancer, and then you can see subnet and all, jump box to access all the machines and all. There is application gateway who knows the routing. Okay, so this is all you do in this section. VPNs, express route, load balancers, and this is what you are going to learn in Azure networking certification. The same way in AWS, you learn about VPC, direct connect, and transit gateway. Just the terms are are different, okay, but they have similar meaning. In the troubleshooting section, you check the network performance, connectivity issues. In AWS also you do the same, and it has a latency, you check fault tolerance, bandwidth. Means if you understand it as similar, almost similar. So in Azure, you learn about BGP, DNS, network security groups, routing, peering. In the AWS also, you learn about all the things. So in cloud, basically you manage all the Azure cloud traffic, and in AWS you manage all the AWS cloud networking and all. So this is, I'm sure you have a doubt that which one should you choose. तो मैं कौन सी करूं सर, दोनों अच्छी लग रही हैं. Both certifications are good, but what should I pick? So if you are working with, see, Microsoft tools, if you are already working on Azure, if you if you have any past experience with Active Directory or any type of any Microsoft Office 365, any experience in the past, then go for Azure. And if you are working with startups, okay, or you have a plan that you want to do something in future, or you want to open your startup and all, whatever, just take an example. So if you are if you want to apply or if you want to get into startups, because startups companies also pay very good, so then you must go for AWS. Okay, so if you want to be a cloud all rounder, then do both. Okay, so how you can do both? It is similar way, if you learn suppose like in networking, if you learn CCNA, the similar way you can learn some Juniper certification also. Okay, because the theory part would be same, just the commands are different. The same way Azure and AWS, the concept and the theory is mostly same, just some words are here and there. So if you want to be a cloud all-rounder, then do both. That would be recommended. Okay, so now I'm sharing this document, and you can check in the description. Okay, so I hope you understand now these three certification, and this is the career roadmap. If you are already working as a network engineer or Windows administrator, okay, or maybe you are working as a Linux administrator, you want to get into cloud or cloud security, but not coding right now. So you can start with these three certification, and slowly you can move into DevOps. Because normally what people do, if they don't have cloud knowledge, then I do not recommend that they should go for DevOps courses directly. तो अगर आपको क्लाउड का कुछ भी नहीं आता, तो डेवऑप्स या डेवसेकऑप्स जैसे एडवांस कोर्सेज अभी मत करो. थोड़ा क्लाउड के अंदर जानो, पहचानो, और अपनी पुरानी जो जॉब चल रही है उससे भी रिलेट करो. सो एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, डेफिनेटली टू गेट हाई पेइंग जॉब यू नीड DevOps knowledge also. But definitely there should be there should be a roadmap. You should not directly jump to DevOps if you don't have a Linux experience, if you don't have cloud experience. If you are from normal IT, then do start with CCNA, or maybe firewall, then go for cloud. Okay, so those who are interested, like they want to get into network security and cloud. Okay, so I have already added in the document. So if you only want to learn cloud, so I have already added few links in the document what I'm going to share. Just after 5-10 minutes, let me forward this. So this is the link. You can, if you want to attend any live batch of cloud security, so you go to this link. Okay, so you can see AWS and Azure, and we have GCP also. So if you want to do Azure certification, so this is the Azure 104, and this is the 104, 500, 700 roadmap. This is what we will be going to teach you. If you have CCNA Windows Server knowledge, that is like recommended. Even if you don't have, you can check with the team that if you can get some core videos of CCN, MCS and all, but you can do 104, 500, 700. But if you don't have any experience into networking, or this is the so if you are a fresher, then don't do these courses right now. Just start with Linux, start with CCNA, Linux, or basic AWS, or basic 104 is enough. Okay, but if you're a fresher, just ignore the complete path right now. This is for the people who are already having some 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, or more experience. So this is the same way, like we have similar plan for AWS. Okay, where you will be learning again all cloud batches. Okay, where we will be going to teach you AWS Solution Architect Associate, then you will be learning the security, then you will be learning the advanced networking. Okay, this is how. And if you need a bundle also, so there is some bundle programs also where you can learn unlimited batches of cloud. Okay, so just you come here, you fill a callback form. We will guide you for 15 minutes how you work on your resume, how to fix that, and then we will be um, creating a resume and all whatever is required according to the technologies and all. Okay, so that's all for the day. And by the way, and if you are interested for networking plus cloud both, okay, so then I recommend you all to visit our careersecurity.com. This is for the people who want to get into cloud, but they don't want to wait. Okay, suppose they want to make career in networking plus cloud both, or they want to make a career into cloud and cyber security both. So if you want to jump into multiple technologies together, this is the combo programs we have, that you learn networking and cloud batches, and there is no restriction, you can do unlimited batches. Okay, so that's all, and I'm going to share this document with you guys. Okay, so just to hold on. Let me upload in my Google Drive. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sharing with all of you. Yeah. Download the PDF. Okay, so I've shared the link, guys. Please download. And also, one more important update, because many of you, if you are not able to attend live batches because of rotational shift, or maybe you feel like I'm not able to afford and all. Okay, then we have 1 year access pass also, and there is a free trial going on for more than 40 plus courses. You can explore some videos of all the courses. Okay, so you go to All Access Pass, start a free trial, and if you watch a free trial, maybe when you will be who watch like 1 or 2 hours of videos, they automatically at the back end we have a setting that once you watch 2 to 3 hours, you get some good discount coupon code, because we believe who are interested then share the discount with those guys. तो अगर आप यहाँ पे आके ट्रायल लेते हो और इसका 2-3 घंटे का कंटेंट देखते हो कोई भी टॉपिक्स का, वेदर इट इज मे बी नेटवर्क ऑटोमेशन, मे बी SD WAN, so automatically you will be getting emails from our side, from this portal, that okay, this is Okay, so this is all access pass and you can sign up for free trial. तो पहले इस्तेमाल करें फिर विश्वास करें. ओके, देखो पढ़ना तो है ही है, राइट? वेदर so all access, I would, whether you do live courses or not, but all access you must have, because कल को इंटरव्यू आ गया, suppose you have an interview tomorrow, from where you will learn the content. Okay, so randomly you can't go to YouTube and every time you watch just 2 3 4 hours content and go for interviews, you will not be able to crack that, right? So we are conducting interview preparations and all, everything. And by the way, I just want to make an announcement also that we just got a tie up with one of the company. Okay, so I'm also investor and co-founder in this company. Okay, that this engineer edge basically also, like we have, like in they have placement plans. Okay, if you are stuck in your career, like अगर आप 4 5 लाख के पैकेज पे अटक गए हो, okay, but still you are looking for a job change, and even after learning lot of courses you are not getting a job because of your com skills or because of your resume, because of anything. Okay, so then this engineer has a placement plans, and if you don't get a job you will get 100% refund. And I can guarantee you this is a genuine portal because I'm also investor, or I'm also part of this engineer edge. Okay, so the plans are, obviously this is 1 year 49,000, but it is all security amount, where you will be getting some 2 3 live batches and resume draft or LinkedIn Naukri. And by the way, you are only paying because you need a guarantee that I'll be getting a job within 1 year. Else, this is a security deposit. Else, your 100% money will be waived off, and you will be signing an agreement, both the parties. Okay, that this guarantee, why there is a guarantee, because if we put efforts and if you don't get results, then engineer edge is not liable to take any amount from you guys. Okay, so slowly and slowly we this at engineer edge, so basically we charge to companies also. Okay, those who are working professional. Okay, so we charge companies only 20,000 per month, and whenever they need any technical person, we will be giving our candidate profiles to them. Okay, so we have a team now of almost 10 guys in Gurgaon, and we will be building this almost I think within 6 months or 1 year we will be having more than 100 plus recruiters in this engineer edge. और एक अच्छी चीज और बता रहा हूँ, जिनके पास जॉब नहीं है उनसे हम, देखो, we are also going to come with super 30 batch. Okay, super 30 batch I am going to create a next video. Those who are jobless, okay, तो जो लोग jobless हैं, जिनको जॉब ही नहीं मिल रही है, तो there we are going to come pay after placement programs only for 30 guys every month, because right now we are only open in Gurgaon. So next few months we will be opening in Noida also. Okay, that is completely not even a single rupee you have to pay. It is like offline में जैसे आप जाके किसी को 50,000 देते हो, 1 लाख देते हो, 1.5 लाख देते हो, फिर भी कई बार जॉब नहीं लगती या बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं, राइट? बिकॉज गेटिंग ए जॉब एज ए फ्रेशर इज लिटिल डिफिकल्ट, एंड फॉर दिस रीजन यू डू नॉट हैव टू लर्न फ्रॉम नॉर्मल पीपल. ओके, तो इसमें पे आफ्टर प्लेसमेंट में आपको एक रुपया नहीं देना, बस हमारे साथ काम करना है. Okay, for 6 months or 1 year, till the time you don't get a job, you do not have to pay anything. So just you have to come office 4 or 5 hours, and 3 to 4 hours daily you will have trainings. It would be live online training also, and sometimes it is like offline for your all your English classes, everything, com skills, everything is offline. Okay, तो जो लोग इंटरेस्टेड हैं, जॉबलेस हैं और गुड़गांव में आके सीखना चाहते हैं और 1 रुपया नहीं देना चाहते, ओके, और उनको ये कि somehow down the line I'm ready to pay, but after getting a job, then you can put down a comment, or I'm going to just do one thing, go to engineer edge, contact us, and just WhatsApp on this number that I'm interested in pay after placement program at Gurgaon location. Okay, you can note down number, and then we will be taking some interview. You just need to come at Gurgaon office. It is in sector 14. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so just you note down this number, WhatsApp, that I'm interested in pay after placement program, but it is offline. You have to daily come at Gurgaon office. Obviously, not on Saturday, Sunday, Monday to Friday. Okay, at morning timing, maybe like 10 a.m. It is not for working professional. This is only for the people who are freshers or jobless. Okay, but if your age is more than 30, then we have to check your com skills and all. Maybe we can try. Okay, but yeah, but still you can just WhatsApp us and let's see. We will take your interview and see if we can train you. तो क्योंकि हम क्यों इंटरव्यू लेंगे, क्योंकि हमें ये भी तो देखना है ना कि हम यार पढ़ा भी पाएंगे आपको या नहीं, राइट। और हम इसका ऑफलाइन, सबसे पहली चीज में ऑफलाइन फ्री कर रहे हैं हम। मतलब फ्री का मतलब वही है कि जॉब लगेगी तभी कुछ आगे जाके कभी फ्यूचर में 6 महीने साल में कुछ पेमेंट्स देनी है, राइट। ऐसे उससे पहले नहीं देना कुछ भी। और बट सिर्फ इसमें प्रॉब्लम यही है कि हमारे पास लिमिटेशन है, सिर्फ 30 लोग ही आ सकते हैं। और क्योंकि ऑफिस स्पेस जो है हमारा वो 50 का है, तो 20 टीम मेंबर्स ऑलरेडी बैठे हैं, तो 25 या 30 लोगों को ये हम एंट्री देंगे। और उसके 2-3 महीने के बाद दोबारा आएगा। फिर अगर ये चीज सक्सेसफुल होती है और जो भी पहला स्लॉट होगा सुपर 30 बैच का, उसकी जब प्लेसमेंट होगी उसके रिजल्ट्स हम शो करेंगे। और उसके बाद शायद हम फिर 100 के नंबर पे जाएं, फिर आने वाले टाइम में मल्टीपल लोकेशंस पे जाएं, राइट। बट एज ऑफ नाउ वी विल बी स्टार्टिंग विद सुपर 30 बैच। उसके लिए मैं एक अलग से वीडियो भी बनाऊंगा। ओके, बट दोज हु आर वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल्स ऑलरेडी गेटिंग ए जॉब, बट उनको पैकेज नहीं बढ़ रहा है, देन दे कैन गो फॉर दिस सिक्योरिटी अमाउंट विद प्लेसमेंट। Similar way they will guide you, place you, help you. But obviously if you get a job, okay, within 1 year, whether you get yourself or from our help, then we will take that money, else this is 100% refund. ओके, जिन लोगों को दिक्कत है कॉम स्किल्स में, एंड दिस इज ऑल, इट इंक्लूड्स लाइव बैचेस फीस ऑल्सो, that you will be getting live batches of some like skills for everyone. This is for NW Kings. In this bundle, like you will be getting a placement manager who is going to apply the jobs on your behalf. तो एक, तो these are the training partners and these are one of our brands. तो अभी और भी कंपनीज के साथ टाइप कर रही हैं, बट अभी तो हम 2-3 ब्रांड्स तो हमारी हैं जो टाइप हुए हैं, एंड दे विल बी पार्टनरिंग विद सम इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड्स आल्सो। ओके, सो दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे। आई थिंक आज आपको क्लाउड समझ आया होगा। और ट्रायल ले लो, ट्रायल में जाके आप कंटेंट चेक करो, आपको अच्छा लगेगा। और कोई भी फीडबैक होता है तो आप कमेंट्स में बता सकते हो कि और कंटेंट में क्या हम ऐड करें, बिकॉज बहुत कंटेंट हम डाल चुके हैं। आई थिंक आप एक बार एक्सप्लोर करो ट्रायल पे जाके, ठीक है। सो थैंक यू ऑल। और नेक्स्ट टाइम आई विल बी टेकिंग ए सेशन ऑन डेवऑप्स वर्सेस डेवसेकऑप्स, and I'll be also explaining the cyber security career paths also. So every week I'll try to come and take the career guidance sessions, ठीक है। तो एक दो क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं यहाँ पे, मैं देख लेता हूँ। शिवम, आई एम वर्किंग एज IT एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर, आई वांट टू मेक ए करियर इन क्लाउड, इज देयर एनी फ्री सर्टिफिकेशन? देखो, फ्री के लिए आप क्या कर सकते हो, नेटवर्क किंग्स के चैनल पे जाके यू कैन सर्च हियर AWS कोर्स, और यहाँ पर AWS या Azure का आपको, ये देखो 12 घंटे का AWS कोर्स पड़ा है यहाँ पे, ठीक है। और ऐसी सेम यू हैव Azure कोर्स, ठीक है। तो Azure का भी यहाँ पर होगा कुछ शायद 8-10 घंटे का, देखना पड़ेगा आपको। ये रग क्लाउड इंजीनियर फुल कोर्स Azure, तो ये कोर्स है आपका Azure का, ठीक है। आई विल बी शेयरिंग Azure 12 आवर्स, मैंने लिंक शेयर करा गाइस। और यहाँ पे AWS, ये देखो यार, मतलब देखो फ्री में कंटेंट हमने डाला हुआ है, डेफिनेटली आप उसे पढ़ो। हम यही कहते हैं कि आप पहले 5-10-12 घंटे तो पढ़ो, उससे आपको पता चलता है कि मुझे समझ भी आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है। उसके बाद फिर आप प्रीमियम पैकेजेस में जा सकते हो। तो अगर आप ऑलरेडी यूट्यूब पे बहुत टाइम से चीजें देख रहे हो, तो उससे कोई ज्यादा फायदा नहीं होने वाला, आप बार बार वही चीज रिपीट करी जा रहे हो। अगर तो आपको एडब्ल्यूएस के बारे में बेसिक पता लग गया है, देन डेफिनेटली यू मस्ट ट्राई द ट्रायल। इसमें आके आप चेक करो। और अगर आप बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्टेड हैं और आपको फुल ट्रायल भी चाहिए, जैसे अभी इस ट्रायल में क्या होता है, 2-3 वीडियोस देख सकते हैं। बट अगर आपको, आप बहुत इंटरेस्टेड हैं, तो आपको फुल ट्रायल भी देखना है कि यार मुझे बीच में भी जाके कंटेंट चेक करना, उसके लिए भी आप रिक्वेस्ट करोगे, हम 1 दिन 2 दिन के लिए वो भी एक्सेस दे देंगे। ठीक है। बट आपको सीरियसली इंटरेस्ट शो करना पड़ेगा कि हाँ मैं इंटरेस्टेड हूँ। ठीक है। और डेफिनेटली अभी कुछ ऑफर क्लोज हैं, बट आजकल में आपको यहाँ पे काफी अच्छे डिस्काउंट्स दिखेंगे। और ये कंप्लीट 1 ईयर के प्रोग्राम्स होते हैं, अनलिमिटेड एक्सेस के साथ। तो एक क्वेश्चन आया विजय का, व्हाई व्हाट माय अंडरस्टैंडिंग गो फॉर सीसीएनए सीसीएनपी फायरवॉल पालो अल्टो एसडी-WAN देन गो फॉर एडब्ल्यूएस एज्योर, इज दिस करेक्ट? Yes, bro. CCNA, CCNP, firewall. Then SD-WAN is your choice. You can skip that also. But I would say if you want to get into cloud security, CCNA, firewall, and then cloud security. Okay. But if you want to get into networking and cloud security job roles, means networking mein cloud, if you want to get into cloud network engineer, then follow this path, what is in the comment. CCNA, CCNP, firewall, SD-WAN, then go for AWS and Azure. Then that is called cloud network engineer. और उसके लिए going, don't, no need to follow this long path. I would say you can go to our that career security program, and this plan is same, which has all networking and cloud batches. Network cloud security engineer. Okay. Rohan, sir, I'm BA graduate working as a technical content writer since last year. I recently take the network all access and learning DevOps engineer. I'm going right. Rohan, I would recommend you, please start with basic courses first, CCNA और विंडोज सर्वर्स, लाइनेक्स, ऑफिस 365। ओके, तो जो भी बेसिक आपको दिख रहा है पहले वो देखो। और डेवऑप्स थोड़ा एडवांस हो जाएगा, उससे पहले आप पहले लाइनेक्स के कोर्स करो, एडब्ल्यूएस बेसिक करो, जो भी बेसिक प्रोग्राम है। जैसे आपने ओटीटी ले रखा है, जैसे लिखा है आपने, आई हैव टेकन द ऑल एक्सेस पास। तो रोहन ने ऑलरेडी ऑल एक्सेस ले रखा है, ये वाला प्लान। तो इस प्लान के अंदर देखो, अगर मैं तो आपको ये रिकमेंड करता हूँ कि आप इस पैकेज में, यहाँ पे एक आईटी प्रोफेशनल प्रोग्राम पैकेज है, तो उसमें सीसीएनए भी है, विंडोज सर्वर भी है, लाइनेक्स भी है, ऑफिस 365 भी है, वीएमवेयर भी है, और यहाँ पे एससीसीएम करके एक प्रोग्राम होता है। तो आप ये सारे कोर्सेज आप ये वाले करो पहले। तो जब आप ये कर लोगे, फिर आपका दिमाग खुल जाएगा, बिकॉज आप वैसे भी नॉन आईटी से हो, तो आपकी आईटी नॉलेज बहुत स्ट्रांग हो जाएगी हर फील्ड के अंदर। ठीक है। इसके बाद फिर आप एडब्ल्यूएस या एज्योर का कोई कोर्स करके जॉब लगो, कोई भी आईटी की, मैनेजर्स की, कैसी भी करके जॉब सप्लाई करो। ठीक है। फिर आप इंटरेस्ट भी पता चल जाएगा आपको। इतने सारे कोर्सेज करने का फायदा ये होता है गाइस, that you got to know that what is your interest area. Suppose if you do CCNA, but after 5 years you come to know, man, my interest area was into cyber security. समझ रहे हो? तो सारे बेसिक कोर्सेज करने चाहिए। उससे क्या होता है, आपको अपना पता चलता है कि मेरे को सबसे ज्यादा मजा किस चीज को पढ़ने में आता है, और वही चीज ऑल एक्सेस पास इसीलिए बेस्ट है। ठीक है। तो ट्रायल ले लो। तो आपको जल्दी से 1-2 दिन में बहुत अच्छा डिस्काउंट का ईमेल आ जाएगा। तो जो लोग ट्रायल लेंगे, ठीक है, तो ट्रायल का लिंक मैंने शेयर कर दिया है। एंड रेस्ट, थैंक यू ऑल। एंड इट्स ट्रायल इज इन इंग्लिश, सो वी make sure that everybody understand our content. That's why it's very simple and plain English. Okay. Vijay, thank you guys, bye bye, take care.